Greetings from Sioux Falls,
South Dakota.
South Dakota. It's a great day here in Sioux Falls. We enjoyed some delicious tacos from Hernandez Tortilleria. I think that's correct?
Yeah. In Sioux Falls, South
Sioux
Dakota.
Falls, South Dakota.
And now we're standing in front of the historic Sioux Falls. You can see behind you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the rushing water.
Makes me have to use the restroom.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
It's been rushing for eons, really, over those rocks, grinding them down, pulverizing them. And pulverizing travelers too. Yeah. But we need to tell you, we went through Sturgis after we left Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
Scene of historic
Motorcycle rally.
And then we stayed at
Murdo, South Dakota.
which brings us to our theme of this video, which is Murdo, She Wrote. And it was named after
Murdo McClintock Mackenzie, who's a cattle baron
from Scotland,
who settled Murdo. And we're glad we didn't get murdoed in Murdo.
No, we survived,
Close call.
even though
Mm-hmm.
we had pizza with cinnamon crust in Murdo.
These Murdoans really need a lesson on their pizza making. It was a regular pizza until you got to the crust, and they covered the crust in cinnamon and sugar, and then they gave you a cup of icing to dip the crust in like a Cinnabon.
White icing, basically confectioner's sugar and water.
And their brainchild of this pizza was because they wanted you to have dinner and dessert all in one. Because Murdo is that kind of town.
Yeah, inventive, survivalist. And then we hopped on the freeway this morning, and we drove past. Oh, and Sally saw Tesla.
Charging station in Murdo.
Yeah, because you got to charge somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's like probably halfway across the state. Maybe?
Yeah, about half.
Mm-hmm.
Right where the time change is, that line is Murdo.
Right. And then we arrived here in Sioux Falls.
Falls just past the Corn Palace.
Oh, we passed the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota, which I saw in 1971. And we didn't stop this time, but I can tell you that I clearly remember the mosaics made of corn kernels in various colors, and another trip perhaps.
So sorry I missed it.
And we passed DeSmit, South Dakota, which was a home of Laura Ingalls Wilder for a while, and it is the place where the Long Winter, that book is about. They were snowed in a blizzard, one of the worst of the century, of the 1800s, in DeSmit, South Dakota. So if you read The Long Winter, you would learn more about that if you wanted to.
And that's why we ended here in Sioux Falls for lunch and to see the falls. And then we're packing up and we're making our way to Madison, Wisconsin tonight.
And Chris and Kathy, if you're listening, how about a sister trip, self-guided Laura Ingalls Wilder trip around the little house in the big woods in Wisconsin, and then through Minnesota, and then through South Dakota, Iowa, and down to Arkansas, where she finally
died.
met her
Demise.
Yeah, demise.
Okay.
She was ground down by all the travel.
So we're gonna
Which we are feeling the effects of a little today.
very much so.
Day 5.
For day 97, Captain's Log. Help!
We're crawling toward home.
Crawling.
The fender kind of...
Almost lost the fender on the Prius. That was touch and go for a few miles.
Well, I think it might have hurt our aerodynamic nuts there for a little while, but popped it right back in.
Popped it
with
right
my
back
hand.
out there. We're good.
It's just made like a little tin can.
So I think we're going to end on a nice video shot of the falls because they really are gorgeous. And we'll see you all in Madison, Wisconsin tonight. Fingers crossed.
And we miss you all, and we love you all, and we'll bring treats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ciao.